And you might really want to check out the Oracle training that we have upcoming in March, because that's really where we hone into a deeper connection to spirit, to self, and into how we can open up the channels inside of us. You know, we all have auditory channels, we have visual channels, we have channels through our smell, olfactory channels, we have channels in our touch, in our skin. We are a multi-dimensional channel anyway. And, you know, I have maybe bad news for you. You're channeling the whole time right now. The question is, what are you channeling? What is the conversation that's going on in your mind? What is it that you're feeding your brain with? Those are all questions that are really interesting to ask, I find, because when we dive into that kind of depth of life and that conscious decision of who am I really, and who do I want to be in this life? What do I want to express in this life? What do I want to achieve? What kind of legacy do I want to leave behind? And I think sooner or later, we all hit that time in our life when we search deeper. And in the Oracle training, that's just one way, and it's a fabulously fun way, and it's a proven effective way, because we've done this with hundreds of people so many times, and this time we get the chance again to do it, hopefully with thousands of you, is to awaken those inner channels and to reconnect and re-strengthen that connection to, we call it the highest self. And that is just that part of you that didn't completely incarnate into this body, because you know you're more than just this body, right? When this body dies, that spirit that is joy will continue living in a different era, in a different time, doing something else. I know that. And you know the same is true for yourself, because your true self is a divine spark. It's something that came from something that was way bigger. And if we agree on that, then we don't need religion. We don't need all kinds of dogmas to find that wisdom within us that, you know, when we reconnect to that who we really are, we can give that all kinds of different names, but it basically boils down to an essence of love, a divinity, a divine spark. And the Oracle training is also a way to reignite that kind of spark within you. And it's a beautiful process. I love leading people through, and that's why we have 4 modules of this training, because it really, there's so many different aspects, and it's been so beautiful to put this training together and to see it life in practice, and also to have these case studies now, because I now have in total more than 200 trained oracles globally who are all doing their thing, working in their own practices, working, some of them as CEOs in companies, some are, I don't know, practitioners. You know, that was such a wild scope and beautiful scope of people who have chosen to do this path, that we now have real data to go by, and I can just see that every one of them has improved their level of happiness in life. And that's really what I'm about. So my core mission in life is to spread joy while I help myself and others thrive. And the Oracle training is just another way to do that.